We're in today with the HD 5870. This is a 2009 video card with 1600 shaders. It's got 2 GB of VRAM GDDR5 running at 850 MHz on the core clock, 1200 MHz on the memory clock, 256 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. Today I have 2 of them enabled in Crossfire in order to see how they are comparing to the previous video card that managed to test. The best thing we can do, jump in those games and see how it holds. Let's go. Fallout 3 with 2 5870s. I mean, this is a fantastic thing to see, but I don't think I can utilize that amount of VRAM. But regardless, we're gonna try because this is a fantastic opportunity to see how the video card is performing. So this is the next step after 4870. You know, if I want to be more supreme on this, I should put the second 4870 and see how the games are performing there. But until now, everything is good here. So I got 1.2 GB of VRAM, 30% load. I got barely 51 degrees with 60% fan power because I put a very fast profile on the video card so it can amp up the RPM in order to get the temperature as cool as possible. I do not care for the video card to die. That's it. You know, I managed to see so many die because of the temperature and it's not worth it. But in this situation, you can clearly see that the video card is doing a fantastic job. I got almost 1.3 GB of VRAM. I don't think I can reach 4 because, you know, the video card has got 2 GB of VRAM. The second one's got 2 GB of VRAM. The funny thing is, ATI back in the days, even the 4670 HD, that is a dual BGA video card, yeah, it says 2 GB on the back. You understand? So it's a funny thing to see that the marketing department, we're gonna sell it as a 2 GB of VRAM video card, but on GPUs it shows 1 GB. Yeah, very weird, very weird. It doesn't matter. So fantastic performance from this, is doing exactly what I want. 60 FPS, not a lot of drops on the FPS when it comes to this video card. Look at this, 57 on minimal and 49 on 1%. Very nice performance from this. So 1080p with maximum details is good. The only thing I can do is go into a control panel and max it out with anti-aliasing, but it looks great on 1080p. I don't want more details from here. Even like this is fantastic. There is no need. Look at the edges. It's nothing bad. There is no point on actually going with higher details and higher performance. I want to see in this game 500 FPS. Look at this, 200, 500. Look how many watts, 208, 380 watts consumption from this. 400 FPS, yes please. This is good. Only 900 megabytes of VRAM utilized. I'm a bit disappointed, but I like the performance on this video card. I don't know why it stops there, like 70% load on the video card. Maybe it's got a, how to say, it's stopped by the link in between the video cards. This is the maximum FPS. Most of the time I will not use it like this. I will never attempt on using it like this because I'm using 400 watts on the wall with this video card and this computer. But the average FPS is kind of funny to see it like this. 400 FPS. This is an old machine, you understand? This is an old video card and it's not meant to be like this. This is only for a meme, you know. This is only to see as a joke how many FPS it can do. 400 FPS, it's supreme, you know. 70% load on the video card's core. This is good. I got like under 60 degrees with them. It's okay on the temperature side. If I want more FPS, I think the best thing I can do is just lower the quality because this is maximum details, but I don't need more FPS, seriously. The only thing I can do is put higher resolution. This will be very interesting because I think I can go with 1440p because I got HDMI cable that is actually good, but even then I don't have to utilize this amount of FPS. Very interesting idea with this combination. The fan on the video card is getting on high RPM, 70-90% load. Wants to keep the video card cool in between. I got 55 degrees here. Every time I move the FPS, 130 FPS. Okay, so I got a bit loads on this video card. This is good. 1.1 GB of VRAM allocated here. This is an interesting performance in S.T.A.L.K.E.R with this 1080p maximum details. I got objective dynamic light. I think we can go higher on this because we got 120 FPS. I'm gonna go full dynamic and see how it loads there. We're gonna do a double check here and see how it holds. 130. Are you sure? I noticed that it barely had 50% load on the video card score. Now I put full dynamic light. It's got 70% load. I think I can go enhance full dynamic light. Let's try. Okay, this is a very interesting performance this video card is offering. Look at that, 80 FPS. All right, let's do a recap here. I got enhanced full dynamic light. We did a test with objects dynamic lightning in order to get some really interesting performance, but now I'm enhanced full dynamic light without the final one. This is allowing me to see the edges without any lines. It's like faded, everything is good. I got 1.2 gig of VRAM allocated here. Good temperature, 60 degrees, but it's maxing out the fan. I can hear it in the background, how it's working. 4.2 gig of system RAM, 20% load on the CPU. Looks great. Quality-wise is good. On 1080p, it's okay. There's no problem here. I won't play with 1080p because I want maximum quality. And limit the FPS. I mean, 60 FPS. It will be ideal. Even like this, it's got 70% load on the video card score. Why is it? Maybe it's got some core utilization from the CPU. Maybe the CPU is very bad on a individual core. Maybe that's the problem, but it's got 4000 megahertz. This CPU makes no sense in this case, but I will definitely love to know what is the problem, because here I got 98%. If I look at the city, let's take a look at the city. Let's see, I got 80-90%. What the heck, man? It makes no sense sometimes how it's performing. Seriously, I will limit the FPS to 60 and I will get efficiency, because here it doesn't make any sense. If I want to play the story, 60 FPS is kind of enough for me in this case. Let me explain why I have 70 FPS here in this combination. I put DirectX 11, very high details, anisotropic filtering 16, yes, high quality blur, yes. Can actually beast up this combination. Let's do a reset and see how much we're gonna get. 1.7, 1.9 gig of VRAM allocated. Wow. Oh man, it looks so crispy. 60 FPS. 95% load on the video card score. This is good. 61 degrees. This game is working really nice with this combination. There is no discussion. I got nice temperature. I got maximum utilization on the fan. I mean, 97% fan power, and I can hear it. Core speed is good. Memory frequency is good. Nearly 2 gig of VRAM allocated. In order to see if I want to see if it's reaching 2 gig or passing 2 gig. If it's got like 2 point something, then I can say with my heart that, you know what, it's worth having two video cards like this, because it's allowing the VRAM to reach high numbers. In Dragon 8 with maximum details on DirectX 11, it's working really nice. This is how it needs to be. Look at this, it looks great, runs great. The frame time is flat, there is no problem. Only 3.5 gig of system RAM. CPU wise, I got only 23% load with 55 degrees maximum. It's got a couple of drops, to 53 FPS on minimal and 48 on 1%, but it does okay. You know, the average is kind of good in this case. I will never use it like this. I will put maybe disable some effects, disable some stuff, and I'll lock it to 60 FPS, and I want to distress this video card from 92 to 80% load or 70%. It's got 450 watts consumption from the wall. Two video cards like this is not very efficient. In Warhammer with this combination, I got 200 FPS. Well, it's good because it's 1080p with maximum details. It's holding pretty well. I think I have to go in a fight in order to do something. Let's see, can we beast up somebody here? Come on, I'm coming. Wait for me. Come on, slap him too. I want to give you something and you can take it home. It's my Crossfire combination that is giving you a slap. What the f going on? Alright, Space Marine, you managed to average really nice FPS here. 191 FPS on average, not bad. Low VRAM utilization, it's scaling well, performance is good, hundreds of FPS. This is how it needs to be, apparently. Yeah, definitely it's in the right direction. Look at this. If I want to play more games, this video card, this combination doesn't have any problems. It feels very supreme with 2 gig of VRAM. Seriously, with 2 gig of VRAM, this video card, it feels like it's 2 steps ahead. Does it run Crysis with maximum details on 1080p? I think the video card, the combination can go on 1440p, but I'm gonna stick with 1080p because it was generic since the beginning of the test with dual BGA video cards. 50-60 FPS on average. Let's do a reset here. This is fantastic with maximum details. 70 FPS, 80 FPS. It's doing a fantastic job, this. So I got 1.2 gig of VRAM utilized here, 70%, what, nearly 80% load on the video card score, under 60 degrees. I keep opening time to time a little the door because it's getting hot in the room with this type of Crossfire in this situation with 90-100% fan speed. This is incredible to actually see this type of Crossfire working with this amount of performance with this temperature. I'll take it. I'll take this performance this video card is offering because the quality itself is good. Crysis with maximum details in Crossfire with 2 gig of VRAM video card. I would say this is good, but you can actually see until now I didn't manage to utilize that amount of VRAM. I think this is good, but 2 gig of VRAM, it's kind of useless in this department. I think one video card like this is good, but if you have them, it's actually giving you the right performance with very high details in Crysis. No anti-aliasing put because there is no need for this resolution because it looks fantastic. So I will call this a big W for this Crossfire, because last time I tried to use this, it was with what, 40-50 FPS on maximum details, but it was good, you know, it was good, but it was not meant for that. Let's jump into Call of Duty and see how it's running with this setup. I got everything maxed out here without any anti-aliasing because it's very hard on the setup. I don't know what's wrong with anti-aliasing, but it's crashing the game. Definitely very fast paced here. Seriously, the MS is spot on. Look how flat is the MS, the graph. Let's do a reset here. Let's see what we got. Nice averages. Doesn't utilize the video card at maximum. Only 30% load on the video card score. I got 1.2 gig of VRAM utilized. The temperature on this occasion is good. I got only 71% fan power. Getting this video card is pumped up like this, running like this, without stressing the cores is good. Temperature is good, performance is good. This is how it needs to be played a game. The age of the video card is appropriate. The performance on the video card is good. This is an insane performance this video card is offering here. I like this combination, this Crossfire, because it does deliver the FPS. I got 1080p with ultra details and it's working really nice. Look at this. The quality, the performance, this is it. I got 1.8 gig of VRAM allocated and it's holding pretty well. I want to drive a little this Jeep to see how it's performing on the map. Maybe I can get the opportunity to actually load up the video card. I need this video card to pass 2 gig of VRAM. Seriously, this is the only thing that matters in this case. Temperature is getting very high on this occasion because it's maxed out everything. Even on the CPU side, I got like 50% load almost. And it's doing great, you know, overall performance. Alright, Battlefield, apparently you're doing great with this combination. There's nothing here that can say it's a very bad experience. It's holding pretty well on 1080p. 1080p needs to be the best output from this. This resolution 1080p, it's actually ideal for this, so I will call this a big win for the video card because it's holding pretty well. Still holding pretty well. So that's the only thing that matters in this case. Definitely an interesting combination, and one thing I do want to point out is that I'd never managed to reach 2 gig of VRAM utilization. That is a very important thing because majority of the time when you want to play some games with video cards like this, you want to benefit from that VRAM. But if you don't benefit from them, is that a bad thing? Because most of the time you will say, you don't need it, because majority of the resolution that I managed to use today was 1080p. 1080p was the most generic resolution that I had in a couple of days previously. 1080p was across all of the video cards, so it was very important to maintain that resolution. Ideal will be for this video card to go on 1440p because it apparently can push it, and the VRAM allows that performance. I've seen in Battlefield 3 nearly to 2 gig of VRAM utilization with 60-70 FPS. Ideal will be to be on medium details to go with 1440p, but it's very questionable there. Ideal will be with this video card to have it as standalone, not with Crossfire. Don't get me wrong, a 5870 2 gig Eyefinity, it's a very rare video card, and if you can put your hands on a video card like this, it's kind of fantastic. It's a 2009 video card with DirectX 11. It's like the king of the hill in 2009. Regardless, I think this video card can do much better in DirectX 11 titles. I think I managed to do a couple of videos with this. If you want to see more, we can do more videos with DirectX 11 to slap it in that machine with Windows 10 and see how it's performing in other games. Or we can go even retro if you're interested on Windows XP and maxing out some old games with this video card. But I'm 100% sure I barely reach 1 gig of VRAM utilization, yet alone 2 gig available this video card has. You have the features, you got the power, you got the VRAM, and yet you cannot use it. It's like 60-70% load, hundreds of FPS, and the game and the PC is like, that's it, we had enough, stop. You don't need more. Now, if you have any suggestion for this video card or for this Crossfire combination, slap a like with your suggestion, and as usual, I will see you very soon.